Welcome, sports fans, to an electrifying day of table tennis right here at National Chung Chang University. The paddles are ready, the players are warming up, and the energy is through the roof. But this isn't your average tournament. This is a chance for fresh faces to feel the fire of competition and test their skills on the court. Get ready, it's game time! Now it's time to head courtside, where our very own Madeline Liu is standing by, ready to bring us right into the heart of the action.
Hello everyone, this is Madeline Liu from CCU News. Now I'm going to cover the meaningful match for freshers in CCU. For the first match, let's ask the coach for some questions first.
Hey guys, now I'm going to introduce the rules for you guys. As you can see, there's a net in the middle of the table to divide the table into two parts. So each player will stand on each side of the table.
I think they are ready. What should they do next?
Now, they should decide who is going to serve first.
What are some service rules that they need to know to be careful about?
The first is that when they toss the ball, it should be above 16 centimeters high. And when they hit the ball, they can fight the ball. Because if that happens, the opponent can adjust the spin. So it will become very long. And to complete a successful serve, take this player as an example. The first bounce should be on her own side of the table, and the second bounce should be on her opponent's side of the table, and it will be a successful serve.
Okay, I see. There are so many rules on serve. My next question is about how to score a point.
Oh, so this is very simple. And after complete a successful service, two of the players just hit the ball back and forth directly, just back to the opponent's table, and just hit back and forth until someone is hit the ball out or on the net. So the opponent will get a point.
Okay, I see. So it's impossible that a player keeps serving right. So how many points will each player serve?
Oh, this is a very great question. So in this situation, players will serve 2 points. And after 2 points, it will be the opponent's turn to serve. And they will take turns until the game is over. But there's a special situation called dips, is that players will take turns by only 1 point. So player A serve for 1 point and player B serve for 1 point. And they will take turns until the game is over.
Okay, sorry coach. As an outsider, I don't really understand what do you mean about dues. Can you explain more deeply about it?
Of course, and I can take this opportunity to explain more about the scoring system. And in the normal table tennis game, first to score 11 points wins the game. But when each of the players scores 10 points each, there will be a dips. And they will be required to take a 2-point lead to win the game.
Okay, so my last question is, when will the match end?
It depends. Normally, it will be first to 3 games wins a match. But in some important competition, it will be 4 games to win the game, to win a match.
Okay, I think now the players are clear about the rules now. They are ready to play.
Okay, that's great. And I will watch them play. If there are any mistakes, I will correct them right away.
Prior to the match, we've invited reporter Cho to give us a brief overview of some common table tennis equipment and facts.
First, we have the paddle. It's also called rackets or bats. It's made of wood and covered with rubber on both sides. Usually one side black and another side red, but recently there are some of different colors. The rubber affects the speed, spin, and control of the ball. Players often customize the rubber based on their playing style. Next is the table, of course. A standard table for this sport is 2.74 meters long, 1.525 meters wide, and 76 centimeters high. The net is 15.25 centimeters tall. The table surface is usually blue or other dark color with white boundary line. The ball is very small, light, and made of plastic. Its diameter is 14 mm and weight of the ball is only 2.7 grams. But don't let its size fool you. This tiny ball can travel over 100 kilometers per hour at professional levels. Finally, proper footwear is key. Table tennis shoes are lightweight with non-slip soles. This gives the players the grip and agility they need for fast movements. Okay, and that's your basic table tennis gear. Simple in appearance, but every piece of plays are important rule of the players in the game.
A big thank you to reporter Cho for the wonderful intro. Now, let's head back to the court and see what's coming up next.
Here we go, let's get this match started!
Hey, stop. Yeah. Hey, you didn't even toss the ball above 16 centimeters. So you violate the rules. So I will give you a warning for the first time. But if you violate the rule for a second time, you will lose the point automatically.
A few minutes later.
Wow, you guys play well. And now it's 3 point each for you guys. So it's a good situation. Keep playing. Yes, sir. Something wrong with that because there's a new situation, so you can just only sit for 1 point. So that the previous point is per service, so that point didn't count.
Now the match has finished and it was such an incredible match. I'm going to invite some of our players to have interviews. Hey guys, not bad for a first timer. How was it feel for the first time?
That was truly great fun to explore for the opportunity to
big thank you to the players who shared their thoughts and experiences. It's clear that this match wasn't just about winning or losing. It's about learning, growing, and discovering the secret power of table tennis. From learning the rules to learning the match, they've both shown great sportsmanship. Also to our audiences, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you to our reporters and participants for such a wonderful coverage. We hope this special feature gave you a deeper understanding of table tennis and the spirit behind it. That's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.